All right, guys. This is exciting. Surprise blueprint session. My last session was Easter morning-ish. Then this afternoon, I got typically Sunday afternoons, I help chop things and cook things for the week's meals to come. But today, um, my girlfriend found something she wants to watch on YouTube while she's cooking. Like, so she is going to be using the computer in there and watching stuff and cooking for like an hour and a half. And she's like, you could just go play Blueprints because she knows how obsessed I am with this game right now. So she is awesome and I love her very much. And I'm ready to keep going. So, one thing that happened between this morning and this afternoon is I talked to some of my friends on Discord, and I was very careful because I know spoilers are a big deal. And I was like, I think I did something in my previous session that was like super deep level lore, and that's of course referring to the garage in the outer room. And like I was very careful not to give them any details. I just said something like I found a new way to use the garage or found a new exit from the garage or something. I think I just said I found a new way to use the garage or I found the garage I found a different place to go from the garage. And neither of them said it rang any bells whatsoever. All right, so let's pick up what I'm going to try and do. That was so good. So actually, because let me continue my story. Neither of them understood what I had done with the garage out here. It seems like a pretty deep level rare thing. And now I'm curious if I keep throwing berries at this door right here, if I'll get a bunch of interesting stuff, or if I'm gonna find just a garage over and over. And what I want to know is if I so I'm gonna put the shrine down again. I think the shrine is what I want. Anytime I don't have a blessing, I want a blessing. So now I'm going to go try and earn a ton of money. Okay, so things I have yet to do that I want to do. Obviously, if I find a basement key, I'll try prioritizing that. If I, new rooms. New rooms are always good. In the meantime, I want to get to the observatory and get my blessing there. Or not my blessing, but my star stuff. I have 3 permanent allowance? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's go this way and try and go straight through this door. Straight. Come on. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to go in there right now. Now I want a curvy, not a curvy, but like a. Actually that's fine. I wanted something that went straight and to the right. But right now is a money run. Money, money, money. And I'm going to leave the apple. Okay. Now, um, let's keep moving along the foundation. I'm going to go around. I don't I'm going to try and leave my options open. Definitely this. And then I'm hoping I'll get a storeroom to my left, honestly. Or something I've never seen. Now that I have a gem, maybe it'll be like a... I know there's an office. I keep avoiding the office. Oh, you know what? I need to pause and read that book. Actually, I'm sorry. I needed to read the drafting strategies book. I didn't read it. I just took screenshots because I knew my session was coming to a close. But boy, do I need to read it right now. Because it said something about how you could find items and things. And I need to know that. So I'll be right back. Pause in 3, 2, 1. All right, that was very informative. Mostly the fact that if I want items, I should go to bedrooms. What is the den? I don't know what kind of room this is. It's just a blueprint. It's not. I see. So these rooms aren't anything specific. Okay. Um. But it says if I want to, I could try doing a bunch of green rooms. Interesting. I do want the upgrade disc, I think. These are both very good because they're both permanent. But the thing about the conservatory is I could use it again later. It has double doors and it takes a gem. I don't want to waste a gem right now. I might need it. So I'm going to do this. And I don't need the upgrade disc yet, but I might very well. Conference room. I'm thinking I want a hallway. It says there's rarely ever any items in a hallway, which is interesting. I never really noticed that. So I'm going to leave this here because if I find a foundation key, a garage key, or whatever it's called, not garage key, a basement key, I'm going to treat this room differently than I would otherwise. I don't need a garage anymore. This could be very useful to me. And I have a lot of options in this house right now. So I think I'm going to take the plunge and just grab this storeroom and get some resources. One of the things I do want to do is get money for that shrine. Absolutely. It worked so well before. And I'm going to, like I said, I'll leave this for now. Um, back through the foundation. And the reason I'm leaving it is because I might want to get... Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, okay. My mistake. My bad. I should have noticed that before. I want items, and nooks give me items. I mean, bedrooms give me items, it says. And I have one key. It says there's often items in bedrooms. But not this time? Well, bummer. Okay. Okay, perfect. That is a... It's unfortunate that it's rotated the wrong way. But all of these are. The only thing that would be useful is a chapel. To go in that direction. But I'm not worried so much because I have a corridor facing that way. So this... I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. What I want to do, though, I forgot to go back and get the disc for my code check. So right, left, straight. Right, left, straight. And then I could theoretically put something back. Yep. I don't have anything right now, right? No. Okay, so we got two things going on. Let's upgrade first. Parlor. Yeah, boy. That's a good one to upgrade. 3 diamond prize. 2 wind-up. 2 wind-up keys. I don't think... So here's the thing. I don't draft a lot of red rooms. And I've yet to open... Here's something really interesting, though. That's a new room. It's always going to have at least one, because this is a red room. I think I have to do it. I think I have to do it. Look, there's a coffin in there. And it really makes me wonder if the room changes. Now, there's also some items I have yet to find, like, for example, tomato soup was listed. I've never heard of that. There's some other ones too. I just don't have them. Okay. Each time you find some trash while digging, immediately, or when you draft a red room, move 5 steps and then. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. I don't have a shovel. This this is tempting as heck to just start going nuts with red rooms. I have enough steps to do it. I think I'm going to try. I've never had a run where I'm trying to do a bunch of red rooms, but today is that run. Especially since I just added a new red room to the rotation. Um, what did I put in the commissary? I don't remember. Did I already put something in there? What was it under staff services? Shovel seems pretty good. The brass compass allows me to draft things that go north. Magnifying glass allows me to read things. Metal detector gets me a lot of money, but it costs money too. It's like I'd have to have a really big house for it to pay off. Running shoes. Shovel, of these things, shovel seems the most interesting. Or brass compass. I'll do shovel. Okay. Alright. What do I have? Do I have an item right now? No. So I don't have anything to put back. And then this, you know, theoretically, I could put something here that gets boilered into the laboratory. I've never done that before. And I really, really want to do it. I know the solution to the puzzle in there. Okay, so I need red rooms, though. And red rooms, actually, this might be... Man, this might end up being like a really good run for trying to do that. Because red rooms often, except for the chapel, have... I'm going to need this, actually. If I'm doing the red room thing. Okay, so let's see if I can... I want to go straight, I think. That is a good one for what I want to do, but I don't have the gems for it. Okay. I think I want like a dark room or something. Or a security office. Funeral parlor. Does the kitchen have vents? I think it might. Let me look at my... But I think it's only over the doors. Well, we're doing red rooms, right? And this is perfect, so... Lose 5 steps. Allowance has been raised. I knew this would be... I knew this would be important. I knew it. Okay. I have to switch my parlor to a funeral parlor. In my notes. Wow, I feel like, I don't know, like these things that I'm doing, they feel like big brain moves. It's hard to explain, but like, okay, let me read this. To the dreams I keep, to the schemes I cling, to my task let it last, let it sleep. To the friends I made, to the ends I braved, to the past, let it last, let it sleep. To the steps I laid, just to call it a day, one last draft, let it last, let it sleep. To my soul bequest, to the last roll left on my mask, let it last, let me sleep. Oh, my mask. Okay, so let's break this down. The past, let it sleep. One last draft, let it last. To my soul bequest, to my last roll left. Call it a day, ends I braved. Keep playing. Is there anything else? This this pamphlet to me feels like it's going to be part of something important. There's he died in 1993. That I think I knew. Is there anything back here? No. Okay, so now it's key time. Every box in black, lie. Every box contains gem, lie. This is the truth. The statement. Oh, that's cool. The statement on one of the other two boxes would be true. You replace the word every with the word this. So it's this one. The white one has the gems. Neat. It's only one gem now. But that's okay. I want... So my laboratory does not, unfortunately, gonna have power. I don't think there's... Yeah, on this wall there's no vents. I don't think. I could go look again, but... Swing this direction. Is anything else different in this room before I move on? Huh. No. Don't do this to me. Let's see. I do not think I'm going to be able to make my way up here. I think I'm going to try and wrap around. This gambit will probably not pay off. I highly doubt it will. And is this open again? Should I open it again? Is there a reason to? I don't know. It says there's often items in bedrooms, and this is sort of, yeah, it's a bedroom. I don't think I don't know if I've ever found an item in here. Have I? I don't know. Okay. Please let me make a left. No. Oh. All right. And that's a room I want too. Okay, so what do I got? Not the pump system. It's either Sightseer's Guide or Drafting Strategy. Does this always say number 124? I'm going to check that out. I have a screenshot of this library. Library. Yes, it did. Okay. So, I'm going with Drafting Strategy. Because I feel like Swimbird will be deep lore. I legitimately think that. Um, okay. Let me go left. Let me go left. I could do this. Not very useful. Mm-mm. Not today. Because oh, if I, oh man. That would have been so good. Okay. That was close. I almost felt like I almost had to freeze my accounts. Okay, so I just want red rooms, I guess. Key to the secret garden. Is that always in here? I got that in here once before. Let me look at my notes. What rank? We're in rank 3, position 5. Items, items, items. Okay. And last time I got a different type of key in here. I think a prism key or something. I think. This is the music room. I like the music here. I mean, makes sense, right? I got a prism key. Two keys. Okay. So we're just going to go full red room. Red room, red room, red room. Perfect. Now the other thing... Yep, perfect. The other thing I can do is, theoretically, if I do get a... What is that? Oh. Oh, I don't have gems, so I'm stuck taking this. Perfect. Now. This is an odd move. How much... I want to put the key away in coat check, because I might as well. I'm about to make an odd move here. And my odd move is that I am more likely to draw red rooms when drafting, which is perfect. But I want to see in the dark room. I don't remember if I turn the lights on if I can see or not. So I'm thinking I'm going to run through the entrance hall and put this door down first. I have 27 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not so bad. Yeah, I can do that. Is there anything in here before I move on? I can dig if I find a shovel, but no. Okay. I want to see, because usually there's an item, and if there's an item that is useful for me to coat check, then I'd like to coat check it. And then the last thing I'm going to do is donate all this money. So maybe this will be a... Hmm. I think I'm just going to raise my allowance. Okay. So there's still a chance I get something in the dark room. And it's only an extra 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. I only have 13 steps though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because of the red thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can't make it back out. Okay. That's okay. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That I can do, I think. 11. I think. So 12, 11. No, sorry. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 3 outside, 2. I don't know. It's gonna be close. Eleven, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I think I'll just make it. 11, 10. I'm just gonna put the, the key in, like, oh, they have numbers? 115? I need to look at that. Is it 116 and 115 each time? Code check. Oh, I didn't take screenshots of this, so I'm gonna do it now. Claim ticket, secret garden key, 115. Okay. I also received a message. I have to be very careful. Foundation Pantry Entrance Hall. I received a message from a fellow puzzle game developer just now, and I'm wondering if they're going to be talking about blueprints. Everyone's talking about blueprints. No. No, why not? Don't be another number when I cross this bridge. Okay. Come on, berries. Yes! Oh, I could have... I didn't realize... Okay, well, regardless. That's what I wanted. Call it a day in the shrine. Okay. I have successfully succeeded in raising my allowance significantly, which makes me feel great, and shrining it up to get more berries. And berries are like my favorite thing in the world right now. I'm on a all berry diet all the time. Save and continue. Here we go. My friend that messaged me did not message me about blueprints. He messaged me about some kind of a puzzle game developer or a game developing newsletter, which is very intriguing, and I will definitely check it out after this video. Um, he is Mason. I'm not gonna, I don't know if I've only read his name. You know, sometimes you read someone's name and you don't really know how to say it, but it's Mason Ramali or Ramali. I think it's Ramali. And he is the developer of The Way of Rhea, which is a puzzle game. It's good. You should check it out. Um, it's not as good as Blueprints. I don't think he'd mind me saying that. The games that I make are not as good as Blueprints either. And so, but he's throwing together some newsletter. He just messaged me about it and said if I could share that around to people, he'd be very happy. So if you could go just Google like Mason Rameli newsletter games or something, I think his company is called Games by Mason. So check that out, and then I will also potentially share it with a bunch of people. Okay, I got to do this. I need to know if it's going to give me the garage again. What did it give me? Her ladyship's chamber. That is not what I expected. I don't have a diary key, but maybe I will. Yo, this berry thing is out of this world. It is by far my favorite thing that I've ever done in this game. Long live the berries. I'm just going to throw every room out here. Seriously. Okay. Is there rooms often have items in them, bedrooms. I read this, but I don't see any items in here, and I hope that I'm not just missing it. Did I take a picture of that hat? That's the most unique hat I've seen so far. The music in here is good too. What did I call this in my notes? I probably called it just Ladyship. Did I not take notes? That doesn't make sense. Maid's Chamber. It's called Ladyship Chamber. Okay. And I did not take a screenshot of the hat because I haven't learned how to take screenshots of things. Did I at least? Okay, before had a queen in it. And that's still here? Yeah. Is there anything else that I didn't? I might as well just do this. Has the harp. Actually, that's probably that I probably did take a screenshot of. Nope. What is wrong with me, guys? Okay. Yeah. Berries. Berries are the way to play this game. Constantly donate to the shrine, constant berries. The problem with that is I'm never going to see the other rooms like the Fallout shelter. So at some point I have to not. But it's so tempting. 7 allowance. Let's go right. I don't go right very often. Alright, so I'm going to do what I tried to do before. Go until it feels like I've cornered myself and then wild berry. That was a good strategy and I like it. Perfect. These are all great things. I like them all. I haven't done a billiard room in a while. Um, keys are pretty useful, but gems are more useful. I'll do the billiard room. Anything in here before I move on? Okay, let's do this. 1, 7, 10, 12, 10. Oh, so it's just 3, right? 1, 4, 5 minus 4 is 1 again. Times 4 times 1 is 4. Okay. Those two cancel each other out. Which key is this? Silver key. Well, that's good. Okay. Yeah, definitely done. I dramatically look to the right because that's where I've found items in the past. Okay. I kind of want to go back towards the entrance hall. Figure out what my house's shape's going to look like before I choose what to do in here. There's always this thing, too, that's been taunting me for forever. The angles. Okay. Let's see what the shape of my house will be. This gives me a lot of options. I'm going to do this. Even though I'm not necessarily in the mood to have a chapel, I'm not going to go into it yet. But this lets me I don't mind either any of these, and maybe I'll take the money. If I do this, I think I'm going to do this and then put a berry at the end of the hall because so the way my logic is working is I have a room here no matter what. So this is empty space, so I can mess with it and see what kind of cool stuff I can get. Finally. All right. Every time I've drafted an office, I'm fairly sure that I haven't had the money or the gems, the amount of gems I needed to do it. I'm just going to take a bunch of screenshots in every direction so that I don't find myself going, have I seen this before? Just like I did earlier in this episode. All right. Office. Bam. There's something on the table. Is it a diary key? Because that would be phantasmic. Car keys. Upgrade disk. Oh, there's all sorts of good stuff. And there's a computer in here. Oh, what was that? What was that? Was it just trying to show me the upgrade disk? I saw something coming from the right side. Oh, no, what was that? Insert disk. What am I inserting the disk into? Oh, I'm just close enough to the computer. Crazy. Crazy. I'm just looking at this to see if there's anything that would require a magnifying glass. Maybe whatever's in the back here. Um, these puzzles in a lot of places, and I have taken a couple screenshots of them. This is new. I don't think I've ever seen that pyramid before. The arrow points down in the living room or in the bedroom, but it points left here. Okay. Let's read some stuff. There's things in here to read, and then I will upgrade something. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. Oh, it just tells you where it's at? I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. March is a day. A month. God, what a sentence that was. March is a day. Yeah, that's the ticket. It's a month, so it could be part of a date. I was I wanted to check something. I wanted to check my garage notes from last time. Steady is the scepter, so it's not is the, it's of the here. And there's 4 instead of, so March of the Count. Okay. Right. So back to the office. I'm gonna have to redo all of my note organization. It's not hard to do, just dragging things around. I think I'm just gonna have to do it by color, just like the game probably wants me to. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. There's one that's March of the Count. I wonder if the Count is something like gonna be a number. So like March of the 4th or something. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. March of the Count. What is that? Oh boy. There is a safe in here. March of the Count. What is the Count? That seems to be... Oh, and I've never seen what this computer does, so I get to check. Run payroll. Dang. Okay. Well, that put gold in places, and I like that. And we're going to upgrade something. What a good room this has been. Oh, no. Oh, interesting. I don't really much care for any of these. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The thing is that I think if you draft a closet next to her ladyship's chamber, it could be like a walk-in closet. None of these are walk-in closets. I think I'm going to use a bedroom closet. There's only really a couple bedrooms that can um, facilitate that, though. I guess I don't really care for the closet anyway, obviously. So I'm just going to do that. It's not. This is my least favorite upgrade so far. All right. There is a safe. March of the Count. What is the count? Is the count the number of rooms I have? The count the number of rooms in the whole thing? Let me look at my picture of my message because it says count small gates. Maybe that's what that means? How many gates were there? Like 4? So 30305? I'll just 0304, I mean. I could just do this. 0303. Okay. There's another. Oh, I see what that is. It's holding a gem. Oh, of course I want to open the safe every time. It has a gem in it. Okay. March 3rd. I don't know why March 3rd was the right answer. The count. Is there 3 gates? I don't know. I think I just lucked into that. I knew March, so I just was going to... Whatever. Okay. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for Oh, and this is number 8, aka Infinite. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. While I'm guessing you'd hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we're not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You are already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain, so why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of these points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal is never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpret as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you that there was never any tangible danger. My front doorbell just rang in real life. I'm going to pause. All right, someone else is handling it. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal is never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpret as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this is not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, this payment has been received. There is nothing to begin by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of these funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unattended. We want it on the record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. All right. Interesting. So these letters in these safes are from someone who is theoretically blackmailing. I think I knew that from last time. Um, I want to go north. And because I cannot, it's berry time. What is this? Veranda. Veranda. Oh, that's a callback from my Talos Principle run, which none of you will have seen. Um, so this is a green room. Uh, it's also a callback to the movie Serenity. Well, this was a great. I got lucky. My berries have been great. I think they always are. What kind of junk am I gonna get in this corner? Another coin. That's not junk at all. Awesome. Okay. Well, that worked out super well. There's a walk-in closet. That's one of the ones that I kind of wanted to see what's in there. But I think it said something like you only get a walk-in closet has more items if it's next to the ladyship's chamber. I'd like to just expand my house as much as possible today. It's a new room. It's possible it has a safe in it. But I'm thinking commissary. Plus I can buy something. I don't need magnifying glasses or sledgehammers or sleeping masks or running shoes right now, but maybe I will. None of these are great. This one's pretty great. Um, yeah, we're pantrying it up. Now, I don't have any keys, which a banana. Why is it a banana today? Is it rank based? I don't know. Another walk-in closet. It really wants me to have a walk-in closet. I could really use keys and gems. I'm getting to that point. Keys and gems would be very useful today. That, keys and gems and keys. It really wants me to have a walk-in closet. Why? I'm sorry, I'm not playing that way today. It is a new room, but there's my key. Thank you. But at the same time, I really want the house to just get. I want to go further north. Well, a locksmith means I could buy keys if I need them later. I also don't have gems. This would give me a gem. So it's between these two. This gives me a gem. This takes a gem, but gives me keys. I don't know. I'm not needing locksmiths right now. I'd rather have gems for what's coming up in the other hallway. Plus, I got some bedroom time. Why did that happen? Is that just when you get it, you gain 10? Oh, that's the walk-in closet. Right. Okay, so that's what the I would have gained gems from the walk-in closet. Okay, that's what was confusing me. I remember there was something. I'm also going to put a note that 0303 was the key. Okay. Anything else in here while I'm here? They say that bedrooms are where you often find items. Okay. Now to make the long trek back, just follow the path all the way around until the hallway, and then go straight. I guess I just can pretty much only go in one direction. And I want to dig in the foundation room while I'm here. Pebbles. What about Bam Bam? A safe deposit box key for the vault. I'm going to take a screenshot this time, and I dug it up in the safe deposit box. Dug up in foundation. I don't know. I don't think that was there last time. I don't remember. So I could go through the chapel. I'm trying to think if there's a likelihood that this a left turn. I think that there's a more of a likelihood of a left turn for some reason than yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's definitely this. And I'm glad I have a gem. We're going to get something from the telescope. I don't know what, but hopefully going to be good. The key. That is fantastic right now. 4-door rooms. 4-door corridor. Um, okay. That's why I kept trying to give me a walk-in closet, by the way. Um, that's a good... 4-door rooms are fantastic, because I have a high chance of getting north, which is where I want to go. What was I thinking? I was thinking something. What was it? What was I thinking? I just had a thought while looking at the map. I wonder if there's things like the foundation where you have to get around the wrong side of them to do them, besides the foundation, which was awesome. That was an awesome discovery. I I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna go north. Might as well. Maybe this will be time. Oh, the other day I was thinking that in the place with the power surge protector, there's an option to turn off the power. I think in the gym or the weight room, I can't remember. And I'm wondering why. There's gotta be a reason. That is not random. So I really do want to know that. Now the weight room losing half of my steps, that is a big deal when I have 60 steps. But archives is tricky too. I think I'm gonna go archives. Have I? I've been in the weight room, right? Yes. I've been in the archives. I can't remember if there's anything in here to do. Like anything special. Find a key. Last time I found a key, I think. And I didn't know it was in here. It was like right there or something. I'll double check. Okay. So, this absolutely has vents in it. And I have special keys. I have a silver key. Hold on. Wasn't there something that was like hallways aren't going to be locked? What was that? Was that in a previous run? Oh, I'm depressed. I'm depressed. Where was that at? It was like hallways cannot be locked in this run. Was that a... What was that? What was it? Guys, help me out. Man, I might just Google hallways cannot be locked. Blueprints. Because it's either this or this. If I had another gem, I'd do this because it has the HVAC, whatchamacallit. Air conditioning. I think I'm gonna just get myself north. What are my special keys? I don't remember what it does. Special key. Okay, well that... Oh! I know what it is. It's in the book. It's in the book. I remembered. Oh, thank goodness. It's in the book. It was one of the special hallways that I've never seen. What book? That book was in the drafting room. I'm going to look at the book again. It says golden trim. No, that's commissary. It says foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Now, foyer has many doors in it. I'm going to silver key. I want the foyer. Oh! I didn't press the right button. That was a tragedy. That was a huge tragedy. What do I get for my just is it extra items? It's extra gems. I'm going to do it. God, I'm depressed. I ruined my life. Coin purse. I've ruined my life, guys. I wanted to come in a new room anyway. I'm hoping it has a safe in it. I don't see a safe. But anything good? Am I at a point now where I don't know some of the words? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to get to rank 7 in order to start learning words that I don't know. Alright, let me screenshot this walk-in closet from as far back in the corner as I can. It's a new building, or a new room, I mean. Okay, and then I'm going to do it from the other side as well. Excuse me. And then this is important. I think I've seen this before. There's perfume. Oh, hats. Hats and there's a lot of good stuff in here. If hats ever need to be important, and pawns ever need to be important, chess pieces, I mean. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to go back and go that. I'm going to go through the archives. It doesn't make a difference to me. Oh, it does make a difference. Huh? What do we got? Perfect. This is probably the most perfect room I could have gotten. Okay, what is this? Workshop? Is that right? I haven't ever seen a workshop. Workshop. I need a workshop and a vault. Oh, how dare you. I'm going to try, so there's a message here about digging. I'm going to do something interesting and just try and dig all in this area. I got lucky once with the trees. Okay. It's not locked. Yeah, I want to go more northward. And northward we will go. Okay. Wait. No. I guess the reason to do that is it tells you which one it is. Well, it's obviously the middle. So I know the middle one. Okay. Oh, I can redraw when I'm in here. I forgot. That's actually super useful. Okay, I want the foyer. Well, this is the only one I guarantee gets me. No, this one does too. I've never been to rank 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I don't know if I will. I do have keys. I do have gems and keys. I think I'm gonna dining room. Oh, I think I just made a mistake. Sorry. Well, here's what my thought process was, why I'm worried that I just made a mistake. I don't have an electronic key card, and we're starting to reach the point where they exist, and having a security room would have let me try to work on that as a problem. So I think there's a very good chance I'm about to start hitting security doors, which is a huge shame. But I'm not too hung up about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's gonna need a key, right? Maybe I'll get a security. Nope. Kennel it is. What was in the rumpus room? The rumpus room was the future. I got to read my fortune, and I get a lot of money. I don't need money this time, ironically. I only have one more key. I want to see the doggies. I mean, there's no. Hi. This was such a good decision. I made the best decision. Hi. Hello, friends. Coast and coat. No. Coast and coat. Yeah, I did this one already. Cat. What does that mean? Okay, well, no one can argue that I made the wrong decision here, no matter what. Because look at all these good boys. I can dig. A few coins. Hi. Hey, friend. Oh. Of course. Of course. Yeah. Hi. I'll just keep petting you for like an hour. I don't want to leave now. How dare they trap me in this room forever? Hi. Hello. Okay. Well, that was really fun. I'm going to take screenshots of the room, because I always do. I don't think there's anything other than what I've seen. What a good room. I have one more key. Oh, it doesn't need a key. Uh, if I'm not careful, this is the end, so I'm going to do this. I think, though, what's going to happen, I have, like, a lot of confidence that if I choose this, it's just going to be an electronic door in the maid's chamber. Okay. That was the right decision. I went with it because I'm hoping I'll find. I have a key. I have a key. I can go further north. It's not electronic. I could build something. That's not. I didn't know it was the workshop. Sorry, that's not. That's not. Was not a factor in my decision. I want to reach rank 8, and I was hoping that maybe I'd get super lucky, and I did. Okay. Music. Stones. Yeah, I already knew this, but I'm gonna put it in the music room anyway. I already solved whatever it was. I can't remember what I got, but it was good. It was good. Music, where are you at? My notes have become a little disorganized because of the limit. I think what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'll split them by color. That's really the only thing I could do at this point. Either that or I can just split my notes into two sets of notes. So like one's A through K or whatever. Yep. A broken lever. Yep. Saws. Yeah, I knew that. I kind of want to know if... Oh, have I done this one? Plane. Have I done this one? Let me just look at my notes. Is it plane and pane? Is it a window? Plane and planet was... Oh, yes, plane and pane. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had this one already. Okay. So let's figure out what you could do here, because I could build something. Shovel and battery pack? Crazy. Yeah, okay. Jackhammer. Can I redig? Can I dig the places I've dug before? I should have screenshotted the sugar out of that. That was a mistake not to screenshot. I'll do this. Okay. Okay. And that was in the workshop. Which I don't think I started taking any notes about. So workshop, I'm going to write down how this works. I was able to combine 3 items together. 3-item combination. I don't think you're allowed to do 2. It looked like I needed 3. Needs a battery pack. 1 combination was shovel, lever, broken lever, battery pack. Okay. I'm going to immediately go back right there. Let me did I not take screenshots at all? Like a fool? Like a foolish fool who fools? Okay. Let me see if I could dig again. No. Okay. So there's nothing back there for me, right? Is this a locked door? Probably. It's not. Wow. I think it'll have an electronic door. Don't have 2. Okay. Oh, this is it, right? I go in here, and I'm screwed? Welp. Don't be locked. I hate this game sometimes. But I also love it. Who am I kidding? It's gonna be locked. Well, of course. Do I have a commissary? I do. Far, far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 away. Which means to get back here it's 28. I could, I guess. I guess I could go buy a bunch of keys. Okay. I don't know if there's any keys for sale today. Oh, were there pictures in the pool room? I'm gonna go back there anyway, if I get keys. Wait, have I? Right. Okay. Patio, archives, observatory. No. It'd be, yeah, I guess that's how I have to do it. Patio, archives, observatory, chapel, entrance hall. Patio, I did dig out here, unfortunately. Archives, observatory. Wait, what was the other way? Great hall. I don't suppose I missed a key in here. I wonder if I rotate this thing back around, if it's possible there's... Was there an object in there besides... Is it worth trying? I desperately need a key. I'm so desperate that I think I'm going to try it. And then at least I'll know. Nope. Okay. Well, it was good to try. And I believe that I can't look in... I think I... Yeah. Okay. I got a key from it. Can't complain about that. It ended up being very useful. Okay, through the chapel? Is that the fastest way? 1, 2, 3. I don't think it matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So through the foundation, hallway, office, veranda, commissary. I can't bypass the chapel, right? Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Could I dig lower down? Was there digging in the basement? I'm gonna look it real quick. This is in the foundation. If there's digging in the basement, I'd be very happy to do that. I guess not. Okay. Where am I headed? This way. There's no... I already did all my digging, which is very frustrating. Nope. I think I'm done. Unless there's somewhere to dig outside. You know, that's interesting. I could try and dig in the same spot again where I found the thing, but now with a jackhammer. Man, that would be a heck of a thing to hide. I mean, is there anything I could break open with this jackhammer? There's nothing else for me to do, right? Before I... Yeah. Like, just let me smash through here with a jackhammer, please. I have a jackhammer. It's a jackhammer. I think this goes to the basement or something. I have a jackhammer. Just start using jackhammer on everything. It's my house soon, damn it. None of the rules are you can't damage the house permanently. Okay. I guess, yeah, the last thing for me to do is, dig out here, if I can. I think the hole will be there already, but it's worth a shot. Yep. Oh well. Okay. I think that's probably the end of this video. I'm going to double check. But there's no way that the cooking session isn't almost finished. I don't know. I just got in the habit of screenshotting every day, even though I get that. It's because when I'm drafting, I can't look at it again. But regardless, I'm going to end this video here. Um, let's take a recap. I got to the kennel, best door or best room, workshop. Unfortunately, I didn't have a coat check room, so I couldn't keep this shovel. Oh, you know what's funny is like I went to the office and it's like, doesn't it say there's like money spread everywhere? I didn't find any of that, but maybe I did. Maybe I was finding money as I went, or I don't know. Okay. Well, this has been great. Thank you for watching.